Hello everyone, and welcome to MyniQ podcast. I'm your host, and I'll be sharing short English stories and conversations with you every day. Today's episode is The Eternal Return of Immanuel Kant. And the text level is 5. Learn about tricky action words and sayings, and how to talk about things when you know which thing you mean or how much of something. Stick around till the end for 5 quick questions to test your understanding. Alright then, let's get listening.
The Eternal Return of Immanuel Kant. In a world where time had lost all meaning, Immanuel Kant's spirit began to stir once more. His eyes snapped open, and he gazed upon a landscape that was both familiar and foreign. The trees, the houses, everything seemed to be in a state of perpetual twilight. As he rose from his ethereal slumber, Kant noticed something peculiar. Every object, every being was repeating itself infinitely. A bird would take flight, only to return to its perch. A leaf would rustle and then fall, only to sprout anew. The philosopher's mind reeled as he struggled to comprehend this eternal return. And yet, amidst the repetition, Kant detected a glimmer of hope. For in this never-ending cycle, he saw an opportunity to redefine the nature of existence. He began to scribble notes on the air, his thoughts swirling like a maelstrom. The world around him grew quiet, as if listening intently to his musings. In that moment, Kant realized that time was not a linear progression, but rather a perpetual loop. And he knew that he had one final opportunity to impart his wisdom upon the world before the cycle began anew.
Now, let's move on to the conversation between Billy, Meg, Kelly, and their teacher, Louis, after reading the novel.
What? I didn't expect time to be a loop. What did Kant mean by that? Well, Billy, it seems like Kant is suggesting that time isn't linear. Instead, it's a repeating cycle.
I loved how the novel explored the idea of infinity and repetition. It made me think about my own life and how I can make the most of every moment.
That's so true, Meg, and I loved how Kant's spirit was able to redefine existence despite being stuck in this loop.
Yeah, it's like even though we're stuck in this cycle, we can still find ways to make a difference and learn from our experiences. I think that's one of the most important messages in the novel. Even when things seem hopeless, there's always an opportunity to grow and change.
And I loved how the novel highlighted the importance of curiosity and imagination. It made me realize how much I take for granted my own creativity and ability to dream big.
Definitely, and I think that's what makes this story so powerful. It encourages us to keep exploring, learning, and growing, no matter what challenges we face.
Absolutely. So what do you guys think? What did you take away from the novel?
Now, let's test your understanding of the novel and the dialogue with 5 questions. Question 1. What did Immanuel Kant's spirit begin to stir once more in the novel? A. In a world where time had lost all meaning. B. In a world of perpetual twilight. C. On a sunny day with no clouds. D. After a long nap. E. When he was hungry. The answer is A. In a world where time had lost all meaning. Question 2. What did Kant realize about the nature of existence? A. That time is linear. B. That everything is connected. C. That time is not a linear progression. D. That the world is always changing. E. That nothing makes sense. The answer is C. That time is not a linear progression. Question 3. What did Billy think about the novel? A. It was boring. B. It made him realize how much he takes for granted his creativity and ability to dream big. C. He didn't understand it at all. D. It was too hard to read. E. He loved how Kant's spirit was able to redefine existence. The answer is B. It made him realize how much he takes for granted his creativity and ability to dream big. Question 4. What did the novel encourage readers to do? I. To take things for granted. B. To be bored. C. To keep exploring, learning, and growing. D. To give up on their dreams. E. To stay stuck in a loop. The answer is C. To keep exploring, learning, and growing. Question 5. Who is the teacher among the dialogue characters? I. Billy. B. Carrie. C. Meg. D. Leah. E. None of the above. The answer is D. Leah. That's it for today's quiz. How many did you answer correctly? Thanks for tuning in to my channel today. I hope you enjoyed the stories and conversations and found the quiz challenging yet fun. Don't forget to subscribe or follow us for more daily English learning content. Until next time, keep practicing your English and have a wonderful day.